What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, we're going to discuss the 10 worst morning habits I believe you should stop right now. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe, tap that notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Ray Sebastian, salute. Now, generally speaking, us human beings are creatures of habit. Some good, some bad. And these habits can have either a positive or negative effect, especially your morning habits. There are certain things you need to do or not do to get your day off to a great start. And that's what we're going to talk about on today's video. On today's video, I've got 10 of the worst morning habits that I believe you should stop doing right now. So without any further delay, let's hop right into it. First up on our list of the worst morning habits is one I used to do for quite a while, but I noticed a marked improvement since I cut it out. I highly believe you should stop hitting that snooze button. Now I get it. You think it's gonna feel great to get at least 5 more minutes of sleep. But all you're really doing when you're hitting that snooze button is disrupting your sleep cycle, making you even sleepier. And for my guys out there that feel the need to hit the snooze button almost every morning, this is probably an indicator that you're not getting enough sleep to begin with. We all have a sleep clock that our body goes by. When you hit that snooze button, you throw that sleep clock off. What I recommend you do instead is go to sleep the same time at night and get up at the same time every morning. And overall, just make sure you're getting enough sleep. Hitting that snooze button, although it might feel good at the moment, really is a bad morning habit. Next up on the list of the worst morning habits is another one that might feel good at the time, but really isn't good for you. It's having the habit of eating a carb-heavy breakfast. Now, don't get me wrong. I like a nice bagel, some cereal, or a waffle, just like the next guy. But eating a carb-heavy breakfast just doesn't get your day off to the right start. And there are several reasons. One, taking in a lot of carbs in the morning will spike your energy but lead to a crash. On top of the fact, a carb-heavy breakfast isn't that filling. Although it feels good at the time, you'll get hungrier quicker. Instead, you want to take a more balanced approach. Eat some healthy fats and some proteins. These healthy fats and proteins are more filling. You want to have a balanced approach when deciding what macronutrients to take in the morning. Instead of filling up on carbs, make it more balanced. Add some more protein and healthy fats. Now, just like it's important to make sure you get the proper macronutrients, just as important are your micronutrients, your vitamins. And the vast majority of us, no matter how well we eat, just don't get enough of the micronutrients we need through our diet. That's why I highly recommend you supplement your diet with a multivitamin, like the one I take every day from today's video sponsor, Ritual Essentials. Now, did you know that over 70% of men don't get enough vitamin E, and over 90% of men don't get enough vitamin D through their diet? That's where Ritual Essentials comes in. Ritual Essentials vitamins help fill in those nutritional gaps most of us guys have. Why Ritual Essentials? Because Ritual is an obsessively researched multivitamin formulated to help us men fill in our nutritional gaps. I know I try to eat as healthy as possible, but I know I'm not getting the nutrients I need with just my food. That's why I take Ritual Essentials. Ritual Essentials contains 10 high-quality nutrients that just are very difficult to get even with a healthy diet. Ritual Essentials help support your normal muscle function and your normal immune function. These non-GMO, vegan-friendly, sugar-free, and major allergen-free vitamins are traceable. That's because where they come from is just as important as what is in them. Ritual Essentials is a subscription-based supplement that's easy to start and just as easy to pause. It's only about $1 a day to have essential nutrients delivered right to your door. Now, not only did Ritual sponsor today's video, they have a special offer for the Style O.G family. All you have to do is go to ritual.com/StyleOG10 or click the special link in the description and use code StyleOG10 at checkout and you'll get 10% off your first 3 months. Fill in the nutrient gaps in your diet. Get started with Ritual Essentials today. Next up on the list of the 10 worst morning habits I believe you should stop right now is one that's definitely a modern problem. It's the bad habit of checking your phone immediately. What you don't realize you're doing when you grab your phone right away you're overstimulating yourself, adding stress. On top of that, it starts your day off with distraction. It leads to a day full of distraction. And on top of that, when you're checking other people's timelines, you start getting FOMO right in the morning. Instead, I recommend don't check your phone right away. Those emails and texts can wait. Give yourself time to start your day off without information overload. Definitely want to break the bad morning habit of checking your phone as soon as you wake up. Next up is a bad morning habit you might not have even realized you're doing. It's a bad habit to not start your day off drinking water. Now, it probably goes without saying, most of us don't consume enough water throughout the day. Starting your morning off with a tall glass of water gets you ahead of the game. And there's so many benefits to getting that water, especially during the morning. Increasing your water input increases your metabolism. It's known to flush toxins from your body and increase your energy level. Drinking more water in the morning will give you better skin. And it's also been known to strengthen your immune system. There's so many benefits to drinking water, especially in the morning. Grab your tall glass when you first wake up. Now, next up on the list is definitely one that I believe if you break the habit of doing will improve your overall health. It's the bad habit of skipping exercise in the morning. Getting exercise any time of the day is going to improve your health. But there's so many benefits of doing it in the morning. For one, exercising in the morning often leads to deeper, higher quality nights of sleep. It's also been shown to boost your metabolism, and one of the things I like about exercising in the morning, it helps you avoid scheduling conflicts later in the day. When you exercise in the morning, you won't find excuses not to do it later in the day as your schedule becomes busier. Exercise in the morning has been shown to increase alertness and lead to a better mood. And on top of that, once you've exercised in the morning, it tends to lead to you making healthier eating decisions throughout the day. You don't want to waste that exercise session. So although exercising any time of the day is great, I recommend you do it in the morning. Next up on the list of the bad morning habits I believe you should break right now is another one that feels good but really isn't good for you. It's the bad habit of taking hot showers. Now, believe you me, I love a nice long hot shower. They feel great, but they just can be detrimental. For one, the hot water can strip your skin of its moisture, making it very dry. On top of that, for my guys who suffer from acne, hot showers have been shown to aggravate acne. And here's something us guys definitely should pay attention to. It's been shown that hot showers can decrease fertility. What can happen is that overheating your testicles can lead to reduced sperm count. In my opinion, taking a long hot shower can waste some time, decreasing your productivity. But I'm not saying you need to take cold showers. Just make them lukewarm. Now, next up on the list is a morning habit I take very seriously and I think is a big mistake. It's not planning your day. Now, on this channel, I'm always recommending to you that you have a life with purpose and direction. If you don't plan your life, but specifically your day, you don't have focus. When you plan your day out, you know what you have to do, you know where you're going, it's easier to stay on track. Not only do you know what you have to do, planning your day allows you to prioritize the most important tasks. Those that plan their day have a better ability to manage their time. It increases productivity. And on top of that, a plan provides structure. All of us can use some structure in our life. So as I'm always preaching to you, your life needs purpose and direction, so does your day. Plan your day out. Now, one of the huge benefits of planning your day out, it helps you avoid this next morning mistake. That's starting your day in a rush. Starting your day in a rush, to me, is one of the worst morning habits. For one, it immediately starts your day with stress. When you're rushing around, you feel less in control. You increase your tension levels. On top of that, when your day is scattered and you're in a rush, you're much more likely to forget to do something, even something very important. Now, if you find yourself in a rush almost every morning, you're probably not getting enough sleep, or you're not on a good sleep schedule. What I recommend you do, analyze your sleep habits. Maybe you need to go to bed 15 minutes earlier. When you start your day in a rush, you're always gonna feel like you're catching up, or you never do. One of the worst morning habits I recommend you try to eliminate right away, starting your day in a rush. Next up is a bad morning habit that I recently broken and I've seen tremendous results, so I definitely recommend it to you. It's the bad habit of not making your bed every day. Now, I get it. I know this seems like a minor thing, but it can lead to great results. And here's why. For one, making your bed every day gets your day started off in a positive direction. You've accomplished something. You've gotten something done. Making your bed gives the rest of your day a domino effect. You've done one thing, it's easy to move on to the next task. On top of the fact that making your bed every day encourages you to keep the rest of your room clean. Having a daily habit of making your bed every day sets a tone for the rest of the day. Give your day some structure and increase your productivity. Make that bed every morning. Next up on our list of the worst morning habits is one that's definitely counterproductive to having a great day. That's having the habit of in the morning of complaining. When you start your day off complaining, you immediately put yourself in the mind frame of thinking negative thoughts. Complaining about what you don't have or what's negative in your life puts you in a less positive, less productive mood. Especially when you complain about things you can't even change. Terrible weather, horrible traffic, or things you can't change right away. That stupid job. Instead, focusing on gratitude and the positive things in your life can increase your overall psychological health. Not complaining and focusing on more positive things has been shown to decrease depression and reduce stress. I highly recommend, no matter what you've got going on in your life, instead of focusing on the negative and complaining, you'll get your day off to a much better start if you start your day with gratitude. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we're creatures of habit. And I firmly believe our morning habits can set the tone for the rest of the day. That's why I highly recommend you pay attention to the bad habits we discussed on today's video and do your best to reduce and eliminate them if you engage in them. You're much more likely to start your day off in a more positive, productive way. Now, as always, I'd love to have your input. Let me know in the comment section some bad morning habits you believe the Style O.G family should stop doing right now.